Time it is, Raj?
Is it time for The Bachelor?
It's do you accept this rose time?
Oh, it's Valentine's Day.
Not yet. Nicole,
Teasing me.
let's talk about it. Raji, we'll see by the end if you deserve this rose. It was all about...
Oh, is there a test?
I'll tell you what, Raj, The Bachelor
Am I going to be voted off the island?
The Bachelor takes you to lovely locations. So for many of us who've never seen these places,
yeah, they're
it's
beautiful.
A great traveling experience. This time we're off to Peru, right, Nicole?
Yes, it was so beautiful. I've never seen Peru like that before, so that was fun. Obviously, the show starts off with, of course, Peter talking to his mother, Barbara.
Of course, why wouldn't it?
Now, this was funny. She's saying to him on the phone, make sure you follow your heart. I mean, we all know that that's the point of the show. But also, Peter's in a state of confusion. So it's just funny that they showed that reminder off the top
Why is
of the
Peter in a
episode.
state of confusion, Nicole?
He's so conflicted. He doesn't know what he wants. He's really, he's going for these really young... I want to say they seem a little emotionally immature, and he's rewarding their behavior.
Yes.
I'm a bit confused about Peter this season.
Me too. I couldn't agree with you more. But he had this really good start to the show with his date with Madison.
Okay.
So they went fishing, but not really fishing, because of course they're grabbing the fish for them while they're chilling on the boat, talking about life.
Is that what they call fishing?
Their lives together. Yeah, I know, Roger. You of all people, but
that is not
that's a good
fishing.
thing you didn't see
Not
it.
fishing.
You don't
That's
want to see
romantic.
that.
He's got something on the hook.
He's fishing for love, for Madison.
Yeah, he's got something on the hook there.
But things are heating up, and you can tell she's been a front runner from the very beginning. And then when things turned over to the evening, they kind of sat down and she expressed how she has very strong religious views. Peter did admit to not kind of following his faith as closely as he should, but that's his intention with her. And then he dropped the bomb. First one to say he is falling in love with her.
That's big.
Really?
So my question to you... Right? Like, is it okay that he says that? Because now he's going to say that to more than one woman.
How can you
If you were the one at the end, would you be mad?
Oh, come on. How many? There's what, 20 women to start, right?
Yeah, but it's getting down to the...
They're down to 4 now.
Few now,
But
yeah.
how can you say you're falling in love with 4 different women at the same time?
Because that's the show. You go on these separate dates and you build feelings with different people. That's how it works. They're not robots. Inevitably, sometimes that can happen because
Yeah,
they're
but is
opening
that
themselves
falling
up.
in love or lust, though?
That's for them to figure it out. Then there's the date. Let's go on to the next one with Natasha, where Peter pulls the savage Bachelor move. Picks up the rose. Spoiler alert.
Picks up the rose. You think he's going to give it to her?
Yeah.
And then says, nope, sorry, you're going home.
Ooh.
Oh!
Goes through the motions.
Savage move. Savage move.
Savage move,
That
Nick.
is so mean.
Center pack in. And then there was Kelsey. What happened with Kelsey?
Kelsey, she really opened up about her family. Actually, this was probably the most normal I've ever seen her, because she's kind of an emotional wreck as well. And but she really opened up about her family.
Way to sell her.
And they hit it off. It was nice. Yeah, it was like she's normal.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, she's up and down.
Would she be nervous, maybe?
I don't know.
No, not this far into the show.
No.
You should be a pro by this point.
Then you thought that was a lot. He goes on a 3-on-1. Hannah Ann, Victoria, and Kelly all vying for the rose.
Cheap.
Oh, yeah. So Kelly is smooth, calm, and collected. This girl's not having it. She's the one that's like saying, I want to throw you guys in front of the bus. You know, I don't know why he would go after you. Like, calling it as it is. That's why I really have liked her throughout the season. Victoria is on one hand crying. Hannah Ann is crying, writing letters. And so she wrote Peter a list of the things that she loves about him, which I think is really sweet. But what I can't get over is that she was hearting all of the eyes on her long list.
That's a lot of work.
Who has time for that?
They have time. They have time, Nick. You know
They got
what?
a lot of free time. They're locked away with nothing to do.
Nicole wrote the best rundown of last night's show, and Nicole, our rose goes to not only Roger, but to Jose. Because Jose was speaking the truth last night.
Oh yeah, I loved it. At the very end of the show, they kind of run credits. So he was, he brought them to a special kind of place, Roger, and was telling them about the sanctity of the land and kind of how it's been in his family and all that. And one of the things he asks at the end of the show is, Peter, so you're telling me you're dating these 3 women? And he's like, yep. And he goes, and you're intimate with all of them? And he goes, Yep. And you could just tell, like, Jose just is calling it as he sees it. He is not wrong. And next week it's going to be intense because it's the home dates. So we're going to see what happens with that. And then after that, it's the sleepover night. So things are heating up. It's getting good. I'm really excited.
All
Raj,
right.
will you accept our rose
Of
for
course I will.
participating in the Bachelor chat yet again? That's nice. Thanks, Nick.